Hello my beautiful and amazing people, badass Dark Zone agents. Today I will show you such a badass setup that even NPCs will try to leave the mission area just to avoid you, the baddest man who gonna clap some booty cheeks today. This build is absolutely gorgeous, and like I said, even NPCs will have more issues than your ex-girlfriend. This setup slaps hard, and I think this could be one of the hardest hitting striker builds right now in the game. I'm using Vigil talent, which will amplify our SMG and shotgun damage by freakish 45%. That's, completely nasty. And if you will throw in the mix new exotic holster, DPS will go through the roof. And if you will play in squad and somebody will rock Coyote exotic mask, that's game over, brother. Yeah, we could throw in the mix survival specialization, we could apply some status effects here and there, but nevertheless, it's pure barbecue chicken, just the way you love it. Crazy DPS, and most importantly, this build will provide you with fresh gameplay style, I guess you can name it like that, because you have to switch the weapons on the fly. And this build, this actually works really well because you, as usual, have to stack striker gear set. And for that purpose, we always kinda used rock and roll ACS-12 automatic shotgun or the lefty named shotgun with perfect sledgehammer talent. So pretty much nothing has really changed here. We are stacking striker set with shotgun, boom, switch to Ouroboros, barbecue chicken, get back to shotgun, from shotgun back to Ouroboros, easy money. But also easy money if you don't want to grind, or maybe you don't have time for that, I can recommend you diving.net. These guys have been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews, so you can check everything by yourself. But now, if you will use my promo code RBDIF or RBD, you will receive 15% discount on absolutely all servers. Amazing deal, especially right now they have some crazy sales going on, so definitely check these guys out. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate, drop your comment down below in comment section or contact the operator. But now let's get back to this striker build. And since a lot of gear sets receive nerfs in terms of attribute values, like Cheshka for example, Sombra, yada, you know the drill here, most of the gear will give you less DPS. But in this case, actually, we are getting more DPS output because of new named Vigil backpack, which is amplifying our DPS at close range through the roof. And let's face it, most of the time we're gonna fight at close range anyways, because we are using shotgun and SMG and we are rushing from one enemy to another. In terms of my modifiers, I'm using these three really good modifiers: passive modifiers, stability, a little bit of DPS, nothing crazy, although I haven't unlocked all of the modifiers. Right now I don't have time for additional grind, but eventually when I will unlock all of them, most likely I will make a tier list, and I think I see again like 3 or 4 of them which will be all the time up for me. Maybe one will switch, maybe I will switch one of the modifiers for my skill hybrid builds, but other than that, there are only a couple decent options, if I have to be honest with you. For the guns though, here I'm using Ouroboros exotic SMG. Technically, you could use Lady Dead, but the down part for Lady Dead that you have to stack it first before you get amplified weapon damage. So Ouroboros will work here much better. For second weapon, I'm using lefty named shotgun with perfect sledgehammer talent, but you could replace it with ACS-12 automatic shotgun and any talent you want. You could use maybe Optimist. It truly depends on your preference. Even preservation, if you need a little bit more survivability, preservation actually would not be that terrible. Armor kill always is nice in any setup. Since we're using gunner specialization, we have a little bit armor on kill, but preservation definitely would help us a lot here. For the pistol, this is the exclusive pistol orbit with perfect finisher talent, nothing new here. Most of my builds are rocking this pistol. Kill non-elite enemies, switch to main weapon, boom baby, you have kept our crit chance and additional 40% crit damage. And guys, sometimes I really hate the modifiers, but you are getting incoming damage back. You are dealing damage at the same time you are dealing damage to yourself. It's absolutely stupid mechanic, and sometimes it just kills my joy to play, especially when we have such a good DPS output with this build. For the set itself, I'm using 4 pieces from Striker set. Striker chest piece to increase amount of stacks we can get. Accordingly, we will increase also our DPS output with that. To stack Striker quicker, we are using automatic shotgun. Lefty, rock and roll, you name it. For the holster, I'm using new exotic holster. We will switch our weapons and we will receive benefits, increased magazine size, yada, you know the drill, and most likely already are using this holster. For the backpack though, in this one we are not using Striker backpack. Striker backpack received a nerf, but from other hand, Vigil named backpack is pure madhouse. You are shredding through the enemies with such ease for those 5 seconds. Oh my goodness, man. Especially with Ouroboros. Oh, DPS output is gorgeous. For the attributes, you should roll crit chance and crit damage. With SMG, crit chance is not a problem. If you want to use assault rifle maybe as your second weapon, maybe you should reroll couple crit damage attributes for crit chance. Make sure that your assault rifle has like 45% crit chance. That would be enough in this build. You are not using clutch or obliterate, so it will not be that important. Ouroboros will do all the dirty work for us anyways, so be somewhere around those numbers from 40 to 55% crit chance. 40-45 with assault rifle and 50-55 with your SMG, and you will be just fine. For skills, drone for distraction purposes, and of course shield for survivability, although shield will not last too long, but in this case our offense is the best defense. So have fun, see you in the next one.